All right, really quick recap because I got to quickly run out. Uh, just took two trades today, one on the futures and one on Tesla. I'll just go over the futures one really quickly. Or I've closed NinjaTrader. Actually, I'll just use this. It was a very quick. Didn't actually. Did want to plan. I did want to trade the future, but it didn't really happen like that. And I obviously was on NinjaTrader. We had this really big spike in the morning. It was a bit rough, and I just like looking at it. I wasn't really sure I wanted to. I mean, look at this. Wasn't sure I wanted to trade this too flat. Then we had this breakout, so I thought, oh, we're breaking out. We should be going a lot higher, and so I took it on the open of this candle, and my order wasn't set up right. Just took 1 point with 4 contracts and got out. Because the setup wasn't like what I mean by setup, not computer setup, but the actual setup as far as the NinjaTrader was concerned, it didn't really work out. So I decided to forget about NinjaTrader today and not trade the future anymore, and I resorted to trading Tesla. So on Tesla, I took two sort of lots of trades, one here and one here. So where are we now? Let's actually show trades. Where did I put it now? Show trades. So the morning, oh, it's not there. The morning, I wasn't too sure how we were going to trade today. So this was really the idea. I kind of saw what was happening, saw this, and then noticed this morning when I woke up, we had this big drop. So the idea I had was this, that we essentially what had happened was we had come this way, pulled back. So one drop, two drop, and this was the final drop. So this is why we were going up. So we were going to test this high. Did not mark my levels, but I realized that there was another area of supply. Actually, I saw this on a different platform, on a different broker. This area of supply. Oh, actually, there we go. We had a double top there. I'll just mark this. So that was the first area that we're testing, and then this will be the next area, I guess, we haven't yet reached there. So we're testing that area at first. As you can see, that was a big drop, and the next day we trusted. Yeah, this is one I just marked. So I wasn't looking for this. I didn't even think about this. I took a trade. I don't know, my trades are not showing, but I took a trade long after this candle had presented itself. I was looking at the 2-minute chart at the same time, and yeah, I just kept on buying, and I sold a few, bought a few, sold a few, bought a few. Let me see. Maybe I can present the 2-minute chart at the top. Let's see what happened. If I could show trades. No, it doesn't look like it's working out. It doesn't matter. So anyway, so I was watching the 2-minute, saw these two candles really strong. This came down a bit, this came up a bit. Then I think I bought on this candle, bought 20, bought a few more up, sold some, bought again, and essentially every time we broke, and this was the high I was really worried about. When I saw this double top, I was like, ooh, it's a bit tight. And then it broke, and I bought some more. Came back down, bought some more here, and I think in total I had, at this point, I had about 20 shares, and then just rode it all the way to the top. Yeah, I don't know why the trades aren't showing, but rode it all the way to the top, and I kind of realized that this is a wedge, came back down, came back again up here, and I thought, if this comes down, may not make it, let's just get out, because this is not a strong rise as I was expecting. And as you can see, we had these two big bars, but this amount of selling at the beginning, I didn't like it. Maybe we had some selling over here, and this was the big wedge. So we had that. So anyway, left it alone. Just kind of, I marked this throughout in the day just to see what the other setup was like. This would have been a good entry long, but again, did not plan that. Anyway, so came over here. I was walking down the street, and at the time when I was walking, I was trying to understand how to trade this. And I said to myself, oh gosh, this has come down, up, down. Okay, so we have not broken this low, right? So this is a pullback. We're probably going back up. We've come back down. What is going on, right? So double bottom, major trend reversal. So what is going on? I was just like, I'm not really sure. And then when we got here, we pulled back, and at this point I realized, you know what, this is a trading range. You know, big up, big down, big confusion. You know, we've not broken this high, so the next time we come here, we're probably going to fail. So I looked at it again and I saw this, and it looked climatic. This bar was really high at the time when I was watching it on my phone. When I got back home, we were already here. Actually, this had printed, and I thought, this is probably going to fail. This is a wedge, a parabolic. This is not parabolic, but this is a wedge. Let's see what's going to happen. And then this started to happen. This started to happen. I think when it got here, I was like, okay, maybe this may be where I would get out if it happened. But a part of me was like, yeah, but what if there's more to it than that? Remember, these wedges go. Oops, I want to bring the 2-minute chart into it. These wedges show a bit more. So 1, 2, and 3. So I thought, okay, maybe the third leg would be where I would get out. Then I noticed another thing. I pulled back. In fact, let's take off the pre-market. I pulled back and I thought, hang on, what exactly is going on here? This is 1 top, 2 top. Let's see, is there a third one? And I realize we do have a bigger wedge here. We have this from here to here. 1 push, 2 push, 3 push. We are going to get a big fall. And as a result of that, I realized that this was not the end. There was more to it, because whilst this was doing this, I thought we're going to have a second leg down. This dropped here, and then I bought some options. Actually, no, it had broken through, and I bought some options, and I thought, oh shit, you know, it's pulling back. Not a good idea. So bought some more, came down, went back up again, bought some more. I think I had about 8 options, 8 contracts, 8 Tesla contracts, and I was like, oh shit. Anyway, they were small contracts, they weren't that huge. So I sold quite a few when we got here, and I left one in. And then this kept on going up and down, up and down. I pulled my stop to about here, and I got stopped out. But the point is, maybe what I'm going to do in future is I will take this short, target maybe, as I said, maybe somewhere like here, because I know we're going to have a rise here, and then leave 1 or 2 contracts left. Maybe just buy like 2 or 3 contracts, leave the other one to just kind of run till this is completely done. Like we have a double bottom. This looked like a pullback because of how tight this channel is. So I just felt, okay, we're probably going to pull back. I don't think it's going to be a retracement or reversal like this, because it's nice when you have a double bottom. Seeing it like this looked like a pullback. And this was obviously the exhaustion leg in this thing. But I feel like there's still much more selling coming, because if this is the wedge, look at how much that sold. This wedge, I think this wedge, that is probably going to come down. So we may gap down tomorrow, and see, maybe this itself is a bigger pullback down. You know, it's just the beginning of more selling, because I'm still waiting for this. I'm still waiting for this leg of selling to occur. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Or maybe it's going to be down, because when you have this, the second leg is always longer, just like you do over here. This pull, this. So this is on a smaller time frame. What I think this consolidation is what we have on a larger time frame, like this. This is what I think, but I may be wrong. I may be seeing it wrongly. I think if I go on to say the 2 hour, things may look a bit clearer. To up, and then we have a little wedge forming. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm trying so hard to make these things work. All right, so that's my recap. Yeah, we'll. Oh yeah, and then the other thing I was going to talk about was Mara. Was it Mara or Piton? Piton. I wish I took today. Was it Piton? Piton was a good one. Yeah, it was Piton. Piton would have been a great trade because of how it was trading today. I liked that, you know, we are in this channel coming down. This is the third leg. So when it hit here, we had a wedge, double top, came down really good, pullback, and then broke out of this range, tested the range here, and of course we probably went for a measured move from here. If we mark that, oh my god, look at that, that's so beautiful there. And yeah, and then you now have this, and then it's not kind of broken out. We're now going sideways. This would have been a beautiful trade had I taken it short here. With that being, this would have been the target, and we reached that target. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, just that one. And then there was Mara as well, but Mara didn't really, my thesis on Mara wasn't right. We had the double top the same way. We're still in this range. which I marked from before, and we've been trading between it. So these ranges are good. So one thing I'm very happy with so far is my evaluation of the ranges that we're trading. Whenever we're in a trading range, I find that, you know, if you know the buy zone and sell zones, you could be good. This is actually done really well. We've actually gone lower now. Yeah, I don't know how I would have traded this, but seeing how we rejected this, this is the top of the range, come back down, bottom. I mean, everything did this today. So, all right, that's my recap.